Just firing up my tablet. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Robin. Finally got your dragon done. I love the colors you picked. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Denise. I burnt the top of my mouth with supper, and I think I got a blister. So if I'm doing weird things with my mouth, that's why. Ah, it hurts. Hello, Debbie. Okay, I'm just going to move my tablet a little bit closer so I can see comments. I decided to pick something that was going to be mindless tonight. Hi, Nancy. I had 3 of them, 2 of them sold, so I only have 1 left. And we're going to be making this snake from Mom Stitchetti. It's a free pattern on Instagram. So we're going to be making one of these. So I decided to do the head, install the eyes. So all I have to work on is the body, which is just single crochet in the round for the next 60 rounds. Actually, yes, I think it's 60 more rounds. So I probably won't get it finished tonight, but I decided to use one of the new yarns that I got when I was at Joann's, and this is Aquamarine, and it's a ombre subtle changing cake. So I thought this would be good for a snake. I mean, this one's kind of cool. It's kind of variegated, but I don't know what else I would use that cake for. And I put green eyes in it. So, and I thought what I would do is every 10 stitches put a stitch marker, because I have to do 60 rounds before I start my decreases. And this yarn is a little bit thinner than the yarn I used on this snake. So that snake I used a 6.5 millimeter crochet hook, and this one I'm using a 6, because I was getting holes with the 6.5 millimeter. Hello, Miss Brenda. Hello, Lab. So yeah, we're just gonna work on a snake tonight. Look at my shirt Miss Brenda made me. Isn't it cute? So I'm styling now during my lives. Oh, I gotta get comfy. So you're probably not gonna see much of me crocheting because my arms will be down below, but I will lift the project up every now and again. I got my stuffing, so I can stuff it as I go. I don't stuff the snakes too much because I want them to, you know, bend easily. And I display these, I wrap them in my grid and kind of have them like weaving in and out. So it looks kind of cool. Hello, Miss Barbara. Welcome back. Hello, Miss Mary. I decided to go horizontal again because I don't want to deal with trolls. Just don't want to. Okay. So what's new? What's new, everybody? I missed last week because I was, I was home last Wednesday, but we had just gotten back from New Brunswick, so I was kind of like tired. Well, I got 8 shirts now, so I'm good for a while. I should get a couple of more because my coworker, She's looking to do markets like with shirts and stuff, so I might buy a couple more shirts and let her do some so she can get some practice. Miss Fashionable. Yeah. Can you tell that like teal is my favorite color? I enjoyed my trip. We had a good time. We're going to do it again, aren't we, Brenda? We're going to go back next year. Absolutely. And I would have done a lot better if there hadn't have been like 8 crocheters. But I still made over $1,000, so I think that's pretty good for the amount of people doing like similar crafting as me. So I don't know that I would go to Joann's and spend like $250 American on yarn. I kind of figured it out today, like by the time I bought the American money and I paid the duty when we came back into Canada, that about 27 balls of yarn cost me 400 Canadian, which is like 14 something a ball, which is what I can get it at Michael's for regular price. But it's yarn I can't get here, so I got to think, is it worth it? I don't know. I'm going to start working on my stash of yarn that I bought. They are really pretty colors that I can't get here, so if that helps me stand out at my markets, then maybe it is worth it. But we'll see. I went on Mary Maxim today and I bought more yarn. Mary, don't yell at me. Don't yell at me, Mary. I bought more yarn. I bought some more Bernat blanket, and I got some of the balls for $4.99, some of the balls for $9.99 Canadian, and shipping was only 13 cents, and I found a $50 off coupon. So I bought some browns, some grays, some colors that like I need. I have not seen that at my Walmart. Nope. But I will keep an eye open for it. I have been on that site, Robin. But, oh, maybe I was on Yarn Canada and not Yarnspiration. Maybe I'm getting the websites mixed up. Because I used to go on Yarn Canada, but they don't carry Bernat anymore. They used to carry Parfait Chunky. They don't carry that anymore either. Yeah, I'll keep track. I'll keep track. Did you watch Sue's video? She's going to be the first one to showcase the dragon that we pattern tested this week. And hers looks so little. So cute. Yeah. And I know she said that she thinks the eyes are too big. I'm like, no, they're not. They're perfect. Go big or go home. That's what I say. Yeah. And Your dragon's really cute too, Robin. I love your color choices. I have not made cards in a while. I was making cards for my friend's floral shop. She brought some other card makers in there, which has kind of made me not want to do the cards anymore, but I think I have to make some more birthday cards for her. The last time I was over, she did say that she was getting low on birthday cards, so I will have to make some more cards at some point. So I'm just going to do some rounds, and I'm going to put a stitch marker every 10 rows because I need 60 rows of from the head to where I got to start decreasing. So I'm just going to crochet, count 10 rows, put another stitch marker, and do it that way. I've been kind of like, I never thought I'd hear myself say this, but I've really been liking the Bernat blanket lately. Like, I've only used Perfect Chunky once this week, and everything else that I've made has been with Bernat. Now I'm worried that the stuff I ordered today from Mary Maxim might be the old style Bernat. Maybe that's why it was cheaper and on clearance. I'm hoping not, but I find the new Bernat like kind of not bad to work with at all. So, oh. You notice the yarn made in India is the best. Let's see where this yarn was made. Made in China. But it's really soft. It's really soft. I'm trying to avoid the roof of my mouth where I burnt it. Well, practice makes perfect. I would recommend when you're crocheting to start out with, well, I started out with acrylic making scarves and afghans. And then I bought cotton yarn for dishcloths. I would get a little good at the crochet before you jump right into plush yarn. Because I've even noticed with this Bernat, it's a little bit fuzzier than I'm used to. And it's very easy to skip a stitch. So, because I traveled into the United States to buy my yarn, when you travel back into Canada, when you hit the border, they ask you if you purchased anything while you were in the States. And they want to see your receipts, and you have to pay duty on what you purchased in the United States. So I spent like $232 American. So I had to pay $48 duty on that money. Even though 250 American cost me 355 Canadian. So I spent like $100 just to get 250 American, cost me $100. So I don't know if it's worth it. Brenda. Practice makes perfect. I find when you're starting out, well, the hardest thing for me was your tension. And just if it's not looking good, if it's like, just rip it out and redo it. Like, that's the great thing about crochet is you can just frog it, right? Frog it and redo it. Yeah, so if we had stayed in Maine for longer, I don't think it would have cost me that much. I don't know. Brenda, you might know, but I mean, I think if you stay overnight or something, or if you stay a couple of days, but we were only there for what, 4 hours? Something like that. So, yeah. I gotta remember to stuff after I do a couple of rows. Well, I paid my gas contribution was 2 dragons to Miss Brenda. So, and I mean, it was a couple $100, for motels and food. My yarn cost me 400 total. I made 1,000 at my market. That pretty much that covered my trip and my yarn. So, I mean, I can't complain. Got away. I'm sure my husband enjoyed not having me around for a couple of days. Just getting away from work. It was nice. It was nice. So if I had stayed under $200, I wouldn't have had to pay duty? I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Okay, don't want to stuff too much because I want him to be flexible. Well, I don't know if we need proof, but like when we stopped at the border entering into Maine, we said around 4 to 6 hours on the way back, I don't know how strict they are. They can tell, yeah. Because they take our ID when we enter the States, and they take our ID when we come back into Canada. So everything's on computers, right? So they're going to know if you lie. So it's better just to be honest. But it was fun, and I got lots of pretty new yarn, so I'm thinking Michael should be coming out with some new seasonal colors soon too. their yarn hasn't been on sale much lately. Like, I'm not going to Michael's just to use the coupon on one ball of yarn. It ain't happening. Nope. Okay, have I done 10 rows yet? I have. Okay. So that's what I'm going to start doing. Because I've got to do 60 rounds, so there's 10. And then I'll do 10 more and put another stitch marker. And then once I get 6 markers, I'll know I have done 60 rows. I think I might have stuffed them too much. Stuff as I go, stuff as I go. Okay. Like, this is my favorite color. Hello, Cottontail Crafts. If someone sends you a gift, you have to pay taxes. Well, I had somebody send me one ball of yarn from the States. I think I got it last week or the week before. I just had this ball of Michael's show up like on my doorstep, and I'm like, I didn't order anything from Michael's. I've never done an online Michael orders like ever. And then I got a message on Instagram, and she said, "Hi Heather, just letting you know that you should be getting a package any day now. I sent you a ball of yarn as a thank you for testing." I tested her little duck. It was Beth off of Instagram. And yeah, I didn't have to pay like anything. She ordered it online and then just shipped it to me directly, right? So, which I thought was really sweet. She didn't have to do that. But I am envious of how cheap yarn is for you guys in the States compared to what we have to pay in Canada for it. It's been a while since I ordered from Mary Maxim, but when I seen that 13-cent shipping, I jumped on and checked. I only checked Bernat. I didn't check like Parfait Chunky or anything like that. They never have Parfait Chunky in stock. So, and then I seen some of the balls were like clearance $9.99 and they're regularly $16.99. So I mostly bought clearance yarn. A snake that doesn't require stuffing? Is it a small skinny snake? Like I've made 3 of these snakes and 2 of them have sold. So that's kind of why I wanted to make another one. I gotta stop making like 10 of the same thing and then being stuck with it. But make 3. If you sell 2, make another one. Well, except for the loaf cats. I've been kind of going crazy with the loaf cats. Oh, okay. So I have to make some more axolotls. I have one left, and that was only because it must have fallen off my table, because when I was packing up, I found it in my bin, like on the top of my bins underneath my table. And I'm not going to make Crochet by Jenna's axolotl anymore. I'm just going to do robins. So I definitely, tomorrow, I got to start pumping out the axolotls again, because they are great sellers for me. I've seen the two-headed snake. It's kind of cool. I know there's somebody else that has a two-headed snake too. My Fox Den Life maybe came out with one. You just bought Robin's pattern. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. So I might make some at a Perfect Chunky, and then I might make some at a Michael's, and then I'll have like a $13 to $15 price point on those. What else do I have to make? Small turtles. I'm out of small turtles. I have none. None. Stuff as you go. Stuff as you go. Saucy Puffins Crafts has a cute snake too. If you want to check out her snake. I have a lot of free patterns on Instagram that I haven't even touched yet. So I'm signed up for a market this Sunday in Muscataubbit, which is just like 15 minutes up the road. But we're supposed to get maybe remnants of that hurricane that's coming up the coast right now. So I don't know if the market's going to happen or not. I don't know. Like, if I get up and it's windy and raining, I'm not going, and I'll just be out $30. But I'm thinking if it's bad enough that I'm hoping they would just cancel the market and be smart about it. But yeah, like we paid for this market months ago because it's a pride market that they have every August. And it fills up pretty quickly, so you have to pay in advance, which I normally don't like to do. But if you don't, then you're not going to get in. I've never heard of putting marbles inside a snake for stuffing. I would not do that. I don't stuff this very much because I want my snake to move. Like, if you stuff it too much, it's just going to be a straight snake. I'm not sure how big this snake is. I have not measured it. But if you put it around your neck, I don't know. It's a good size. And I charge 30 for these, and I get 30 no problem. So, yeah, they're really cute. They're really easy. Mindless, mindless, mindless. So I'm like, I'll just do the head before I jump on, and then it's like 60 rows of single crochets. And I haven't had it change color yet. I kind of wish it changed color a little bit quicker. Yes. Yep, they would be good with stripes too. I kind of want to do another big octopus with different colored tentacles, like red, blue, orange, green, purple, and do like a pride octopus. But I know I don't have purple Bernat. So I don't know. It's not going to happen, I don't think. Oh, they could do, like, they could really hurt somebody if they hit a snake over your head that's filled with marbles. Hi, Joe. How are you? I'm just working on a snake. Something easy. I think I've got 10 more rounds done. Yep. 20 down, 40 to go. I probably won't get it done before the live is over. I like snakes too. I know a lot of people are scared of them, but we don't have any poisonous snakes in Nova Scotia, so. Now I find the longer you get the snake, it starts to be a little bit of a pain trying to like juggle it as you're crocheting. What's that song? I don't like spiders and snakes. I don't know that song. I think spiders are cool, and I think snakes are cool. And I think they're misunderstood creatures. Hello, Jackie. Now, would I feel that way if I lived in Australia? Probably not. I've watched some videos of some snakes and spiders. Yeah, I can see where it would be scary for sure, but as long as I'm living here in Nova Scotia, I will like snakes and spiders just fine. Hello, Nick. I am not too young. I used to catch snakes all the time when I was a kid. It drove my mother crazy because my mother was scared to death of snakes. I used to catch them, put them in my windbreaker. I used to like sneak them into the house. Like, if I would have been allowed to have a python as a snake as a kid, I would have had one. The coolest pet that I ever had, I had an iguana once. Um, oh gosh, I would have been in my 20s, and my boyfriend's aunt had, well, her daughter had an iguana. And they got it. It was really cool, but you know, the novelty wears off after a while. Um, like you have to have their diet right, their heat lamps, like they're not, I wouldn't think they're that easy to take care of. Well, they were going to get rid of it and I wanted it to go to a good home, so I'm like, I'll take it. And it was great for like a while. She was really cool. Her name was Iggy. And I used to go to the store and buy like live crickets. And she was so cool, like just to watch her, watch the crickets and then eat them. Like I loved it. But I was with this irresponsible boy at the time. And he was not very good with money. And one winter we ran out of heating oil. And I woke up one morning and the house was freezing. And I thought she was dead. I thought she died. So I ran bath water, like warm water, put her in there. And she was going into like shock, like she was having tremors. And that's when I realized she needs to go to somebody who knows what they're doing. Like I did not want to get rid of her, but for her best interest, I found her a good home. But yeah, I mean, I love most creatures. Look, I'm getting teary-eyed just thinking about it. She was cool though. She was really cool. I'm going to buy that little jumping spider pattern. I've seen Stacy Makes do it and Mandamal do it. And I think they're so cute. Like, they're so cute. I will get that pattern. And they say like it's really easy to do, so. Every spider that I've made from all from Jade has sold. So I should do another spider, all from Jade spider. I mean, I have that big jumbo spider in the size 7 yarn that hasn't sold. I might have to lower the price. But I haven't taken it to a market lately, so maybe come Halloween, I'll lug it back out. So now we're getting to the awkward length of the snake. Maybe if I just let it dangle off my chair. Hasn't changed color yet. This doesn't change color fast enough for me. It is nice to be able to use my size 6mm hook. I feel like it's been forever since I used it. What do you mean do not lower the price? What are you talking about? Oh, my spider? I have it at $60, Mary. But again, it does gain a lot of attention, so and I find with the larger price stuff, it just takes the right person, that one person. I mean, look at how long I've had my dragons for. But they are so much work. I'm not lowering the price on them. Oh, I hope that hurricane doesn't come until Monday. I don't want it to come at all, but if we're going to get it, please wait till Monday or Sunday. 3 o'clock would be great. Market's over at 2, you know. Okay, Mary, I won't lower the price. So if you're looking for a pattern that is, I wouldn't say these are quick, but you just want to put a movie on, not have to count, do a snake. Oh, I can't even tell you the hockey withdrawals that I'm having right now. Like, ugh. I miss my hockey so much. I've never heard of FSC. I will have to check that out. So I got accepted into the Truro market again. The one that I did last year where I was in the hockey arena. Registered yesterday and got the email today that I've been accepted. So I'm excited about that because I think I did 1,200 at that market last year. So I'm hoping there's hockey games going on and that I do well again this year. Yes, we got a new captain. We'll see. New captain, new coach, some new defensemen. Hopefully Wall, our goaltender, stays healthy this year. We got a new backup goalie. We shall see. We shall see. Hello, Amy. Did I miss anybody else? Still have not changed color yet. What are these ombre yarns good for anyway? It takes forever for the color to change on them. Blankets, that makes sense. It is blanket yarn. Oh, good answer, Robin. Oh my goodness. Yes, I keep forgetting that this yarn was designed for other things other than plushies. Yeah. Hi, Debbie. You're not late. Oh my goodness, I've been on for 47 minutes? Are you still doing Alderney? I think I've got 10 more rows done. Yes, I have. You're 47 minutes late, Debbie. Yeah, shawls. Is that shawls? Shawls, ponchos. I don't know. If I had known it was going to be like this long without changing color, I probably wouldn't have bought it. If I'm being honest. You still doing Alderney? So I'm signed up and paid for 2 Christmas markets already. And I think I'm going to do Seaside Christmas in Muscataubbit, so that'll be 3. I'd like to get into OPA again this year. That would be the other one market that I would like to get into. No more Fairview, no more Tatamagouche. I think we're just gonna stick with Muscataubbit. How was your Newfoundland trip? It's been warm here too. I'm getting to that awkward length where it's getting finicky to work with. But I kind of have them just hanging over my chair, which I think is easier to do than, say, if I was upstairs in my recliner and having to twist it every 6 stitches. Hi, Anne. You're from Dartmouth? I'm in Porter's Lake, so I'm not too far from Dartmouth. I'm going to count and see if I still have 12 stitches. Okay, I have 13, so I added a stitch somewhere. Oh well. Oh, Chesapeake is just up the road from me. Here, let's do 1 decrease. Get back to 12 stitches. It's always good to check every now and again and make sure you're on track. But this yarn, it's a little fuzzier than I'm used to, so it's a snake. Nobody's gonna know. We had an awesome trip. I make loaf cats on my trip. I'm glad you were able to crochet. Brenda's going to Newfoundland. When do you leave, Brenda? The 24th. Brenda's going on the 24th. See, yeah, it's getting awkward. Yeah, I needed some more snakes because I only have one left, so and that's how much I've gotten done. And that's how much of my cake I've used. So I'm going to be getting into a darker color in a couple more rounds. I won't buy this ombre yarn again. Yeah, snakes are pretty easy. I have a saved pattern on Instagram for a smaller snake too. I should give that a look too. Take lots of pictures, Brenda. Are you working on Robin's axolotls, Mary? That's what I got to work on tomorrow. I want at least 10 axolotls for Sunday. But I have Friday before work, Friday after work, and all day Saturday. I work 9 to 1 every day this week, and I find when I'm 9 to 1, I don't get as much crocheted because by the time I get up, walk Milo, have breakfast, I have to be to work in an hour, so I haven't been crocheting in the mornings before work like I normally do. What yarn at Walmart? I was gonna look into making the slap snake bracelets, but I went on Amazon, and the reviews for the bracelets, they weren't that great. And I read that after a couple of uses, like there was metal parts coming out. I'm like, I think I'm gonna decide not to make those. I don't know. I just worry about, you know, how rough kids can be with, you know, stuff like that. So, Manda Mall on YouTube, she has in her Google Docs, in her description, a pattern for slap snake bracelets. If you Google that on Etsy, you will find it. I think kids would love it. I think kids would absolutely love it. The ombre yarn. Yeah, I won't be buying it again. It doesn't change color fast enough for my liking. Yeah, Manda Mall. She's so cute. I love her. I've been following her for a while. I need to follow her on Instagram. I don't think I follow her on Instagram, though. But she's adorable. She's very funny. She will always be known, like, for the sewer spot. Oh, I gotta count some rows. I think I got 10 more done at least. Okay. Look at that. Okay, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I only have to do 10 more rows before I can start my decreases. Let's see. Yep, because I want them to be about the same length. Okay. Well, it's not Manda Mall's pattern. I'm pretty sure she got it on Etsy. And she displayed them on like a 3-tiered bracelet stand. And I have one of those stands, so I thought, oh, well, maybe I'll look into getting the pattern, but I don't know. I just worry about the quality of the bracelets being inside. I don't know. I'm sure it's fine, but and then you have to make the snake so long because it wraps around your wrist like a couple of times. And how much you'd have to charge for them, I just don't know that it would be worth it, so I kind of talked myself out of it. Saving noses. Oh yeah, she saved a lot of noses. If I went to a market and I was next to a smell like that, I would not be happy at all. Do I have more than 12 stitches again? Oh, let's see. No, okay, that's good. It's just this yarn's a little more fuzzy than I'm used to for blanket yarn. It's getting awkward to hold. Hello from Florida. Lots of people from Florida. Yeah, you could do it without the bracelets in it, for sure. Like the place where I buy my poop bag dispensers, they're running a 70% off sale. And I kind of want to buy some new poop bag designs, but my poop bags haven't been selling that great, so I don't know. I mean, if I'm going to get some new designs, now's the time to buy some, but ooh, I better stuff. You don't realize like how like like it goes by quick. Hello from Indiana. Okay. Like I should have stuffed a couple of rows ago. Yeah, I could do that, Mary, but I had somebody ask me to put them in like a pet shop But they want it like wholesale prices. Like I can't. They take too long to do. Like I need to make at least $15 on them, right? For it to be worth it. Okay, I'm going to do 2 more rows. Let's see. And then I can start my decreases. I might also just stay on till I finish it now. Might as well finish it. It's just getting awkward because it's getting long. Okay, so I'm going to have to put a stitch marker in from here on in. So now I just have to do a decrease stitch in every round from here on in until I get to the end. So I think it's like 8 more rows. Go hang out at a dog park. Okay. And it's easy, like you just do your stitches, and then your last 2 stitches you're decreasing, and you do that for the next couple of rounds until you get down to like 3 or 4, and then you just close it up. And don't forget to stuff. I had made crochet poop, and they didn't sell very good. And I actually had my crochet poop like right next to my poop display because some of my poop bags had poop on them. But they didn't sell well. So and they were made out of acrylic yarn though. But I'm not gonna make any more. Done with the poop. Hi, Kathy. I'm done with the poop. I might not even get into the next color at all. Yeah. Don't use the ombre yarn for snakes because you're not going to get to the next color. Which I think might even look better. Because it would look stupid having a color change like 10 rounds left of your snake. So I'm actually okay with this. Oh, Mary, you make me laugh. My poop eggs get lots of interests, lots of laughs. They do better at Christmas time. But that's about it. Okay, I better stuff. Oh, an hour and 12 minutes. That's not bad. I did have the head done before I jumped on. But there's only like 10 rounds to the head. Okay. It's getting so awkward to hold. Okay. I think one more round might do it. Not long at all. And for once, you didn't hear my barking dog. Okay. Nope, didn't get into the next color at all. I would have done amazing if I had been the only crocheter there. Oh. Even if there had have only been like 3 or 4 of us, I would have done a lot better. But the fact that there was like 8 of us and I still did $1,000, I'm happy with that. Like, I am totally happy with that. Okay. Okay. Now I can take out all my stitch markers. And we are done. 1 hour and 16 minutes, that's pretty good. I didn't even think I was going to get it finished, so very happy. All right, there is the snake. Isn't he cute? I can wear him at my market if I wanted to. Let's see if he's the same length as my other one. Maybe 2 rounds shorter. And you know, for doing like a 6mm hook instead of a 6.5, he's not that much smaller actually. So he is cute. So there's one more thing that I can show on my video this week. I actually like this color, but you can see that I only had a couple more rows and then I would have been into the next color. And I think there's only like 2 colors in this ball. So we'll, yeah. I can wear him as a scarf. Oh, look, he matches my shirt almost. All right, I've been on for 1 hour and 17 minutes. I should probably call it an evening. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Well, I usually use a 6.5, but this Bernat blanket is thinner than what I'm used to, so I had to go down a hook size. See you tomorrow, Miss Brenda. See you after my work shift. Okay, I'll see you all next Wednesday. Have a great evening. Go upstairs and maybe watch an hour of my show. Bye.